Tommy Laren, you're just stupid. You're just a attention-seeking, white, blonde-haired woman who's being set up by the powers that be to stir up trouble, and you think that you're in a position of power and you're protected by your guns and your family and these people who are putting you in the forefront of the race war. Operative word meaning war, meaning people are dying every day because we are at war. And you are the voice of one side when you constantly criticize any black person who is making a stand against tyranny, against the racist police, regardless of what color. Listen, there are black people who are racist against black people. Racism is racism, whether it's reverse racism or, just all out racism. When you speak out against those who are speaking out against their families, relatives, loved ones who are getting murdered, and then the police are going on administrative leave, which is what Colin Kaepernick was doing, you let us know whose side you're on. And I want to say it again. We are a nation that is at war. We are at civil war. This is a war that has never stopped. It never has. We have always been at war, at civil war. Regardless of what anybody says, this is the longest standing war there ever has been. We're always at war. This is over 200 years worth of war. What, 400 years of war? We are at war, Tommy, and we know whose side you're on. And when I say you're stupid, I don't mean you don't have the capacity to comprehend. I mean, you choose not to have the capacity to fully comprehend what you're doing. You want to be on Fox News so bad, but you don't understand. We see you, and your bullets and your guns and your friends, they all have limitations. Listen, we we the people, not we the black people, we the people that make up this great nation. We know what terrorism really is. We know who the terrorists are. We know that the jihadists or the extreme Muslims, we know that they are dangerous, but we know the majority of the people of the Muslim faith, they're not coming over here and trying to blow us up. We know that our armies are over there blowing them up. We know who the real terrorists are. We know that the police organization is no longer for the people. This is why you have the backlash of police being shot, like they were in Chicago. This is why this is happening, because the justice system no longer is a part of the people. It is not justice for the people, Tommy. I'm going somewhere with this. Every empire, every single empire that has ever been at the pinnacle has been eaten by its own self. The Roman Empire was eaten up by its stupidity of the emperor and its ignorance of religion and what the power of religion can do. Not to mention, they were fighting on too many fronts, and so the Britons came in and yada, 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 Boudica, so on and so forth. The French Empire and Napoleon, who marched up into Russia and didn't realize how cold it was. 1/3 of his army froze. Stupidity. He ended up being exiled on an island. Uh, The Persian Empire, I mean, goes on and on and on. Each empire has been eaten out by its own stupidity, and this empire is doing the same thing. Whenever you go against the very people who are part of the empire. It's war. This is war, Tommy. This is not playing around. This is babies being slaughtered. This is a 4-year-old boy whose mother was shot right in front of him, and the police shot the 4-year-old boy. Miss Gaines, this happened a month ago. This is our unborn children being taken out of our mothers and slain with Planned Parenthood. This is the jail system throwing us in jail for revenue, and this is what Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton advocated, and keeping us there for longer terms. This is blood in the water, Tommy, and I warned you, and I'm gonna warn you once again. Those people are setting you up for failure. You speaking about what Colin Kaepernick did, there's nothing wrong with that. It's what you're saying. Speaking about it is one thing, but you going after his family, saying that he's half white, when he never mentioned white people, he mentioned police, which are all colors. There's an Asian cop who shot a man in the stairwell. He got away with it. No jail time. There's a black cop who just shot a guy. No jail time. The Johnny Gray case, those were black and white police. No jail time. Amadou Diallo, no jail time. Okay? Black and white and Asian police are killing black people, not just whites. So, I know you're not going to see this, but even if you did, you would probably say that I was ignorant when you were clearly ignorant. And I love the way Charlemagne put you on Donkey of the Day, but I think you want to be on Donkey of the Day. I think the more press you get, the closer you are to your goal of getting on Fox News and replacing that stupid blonde head that's already on there. But like I said, we're at war. And this empire is going to fall while you're living. And we know your face. This is not a threat, because I'm not coming after you. I have no interest in coming after you. But we the people, when it all falls down, Tommy, where are you going to stand? Because if you haven't noticed, we outnumber them. We the people. Look at the French Revolution. Look at what happened there. Just do me a favor, Tommy. Just go through history. And just look at some of these empires who thought that their armies were going to protect them from the people who are starving and getting beaten and killed and their children dying in front of their face. Just look at what happened to those people, those armies, those leaders, and look at how they left this planet. You got a choice, Tommy. You can speak up for what you believe in, absolutely. But you are not speaking up in the right way. You can speak up for police. I have no problem with that. We need police. But when you speak up against police what police brutality is doing to us, when you're for police brutality, you let us know what side you're on.